Good morning. Welcome. I'm Abdullah. Today we are going to describe about inflation. And this video we know about what is inflation and what are the types of inflation and what are the rates of the inflation from the past years and causes for the inflation and effects of the inflation and how we control inflation in India.
Okay, let me start with what is the inflation. Inflation is a state in which the value of money is falling and the value of product price are rising. Okay, let me see. The value of money is falling and the buying price or buying capability increases. Why? Because let me see the live example as like Sri Lanka. There's value of money is decreases and the price of the product is increasing. Okay, right now we need to discuss about types of inflation. In inflation, there is only main two types, and first one is demand pull inflation, and second one is cost pull inflation. Okay, let me start with demand pull inflation. Demand pull inflation means that upward pressure on price that flows the shortage in supply. That means the value of demand is increases, then the supply of the product is decrease. And the second one is cost push inflation. Cost push inflation means it is also called supply shock inflation. It's caused by drop in potential output. Here the potential output means the manufacturing of a product. This may be due to a natural disasters or increased price inputs. And examples are rising oil prices, rising nominal wages, and risk imported prices, and risk of food and emergency prices, and higher direct taxes. Okay, let me see the inflation rates. We have top three inflation rates, that's in 1991, the 1998, and 2011. In 1991, we have 13.4 rate inflation in rate, and 1998 we have 13.13% inflation rate, and in 2011 we have 12%, 12.31% rate. Okay, let me see the past 3 years inflation rate. In 2019, we have a 4.76 inflation rate, and in 2020 we have 6.95, and it will be increases in 2.19%. In 2021, we have 7.5%. When we compare to 2020, in 2021, the inflation rate is increases to 0.55%. Now, when we see the inflation rate in 2022, we have 9.2%, and when we compare to 2021, and the inflation rate is increases by 1.7%. Okay, let me see the causes of inflation. And causes of inflation, we have three main. First one is increasing in money supply, and second one is supply chain disruption, and third one is poor government policies. Okay, first one, increasing in money supply. It means it comes into low interest rates and generate more investments and puts more money in the hands of consumer. When we have the more hand cash, we use a lot with no remember when how we expenses, how we incur our expenses. Then the second one, supply chain disruption. The supply chain disruption means a problem that interrupt an event, activity, or process. For example, it's a breakdown in the manufacturing flow or goods or their delivery to the customers. And the third one is poor government policies. The poor government policies means the declaration of government policies or activities, plans, and interactions relating to a particular cause. Okay, let me see the effects of inflation. And first, the cost of production. The second one, price of good. When the inflation is occur, then the price of the good increases. And third one is demand for goods. then a skilled labor availability, and the fifth one is a new technology. Okay, let me discuss about how inflation control in India. The combat higher level inflation. The combat means to fight with the higher level inflation. Then the RBI drains the market of excess liquidity by selling the government securities, and the bank lend money to the RBI by borrowing government securities. This reduces the economy excess liquidity, and lending rates rise, and making borrowing more expensive. Then the shifting to the privatization, it helps to come out from the inflation.
I hope you will all understand this video, and I think I will get some points about inflation. And thank you for watching.